Hi everyone, in this video, let's talk about the top stocks that you've requested via social media. So if you want to know more how to analyze stocks using technical analysis, check this video out.
Please subscribe to Marvin Germo's channel. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe.
What's our goal? How many subscribers?
Road 100,000!
So please stay till the end of the video as well. So hi guys, we're up again for another stocks by request session. For those who don't know what stocks by request is, I analyze the stocks that you guys requested via social media, the top trending stocks that you guys sent via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, in the comment section, Instagram, my website, everything tallied. The top stocks that you requested, we're gonna use technical analysis and tell you whether there's a buy or sell signal, whether you should hold or avoid the stock as well. The whole context of this, again, is technical analysis, because everything you need to know is found on the charts as well. And as what I've mentioned in all of the other videos, these are not stock picks. These are basically me analyzing the stocks. You have to also do your own due diligence, and you have to also create and form it. Are you gonna see something? No? Wala, pakit lang. You have to create and form it based on position trading or quick trading as well, so that you get to align your trades based on what the charts are telling you as well. So enjoy the rest of the video.
Hey everyone, first of all, hope you guys are good and well. To those who are from the Batangas, Cavite, Laguna area, I hope that whatever's happening there, things are getting better, and I hope that whoever got hit, I hope that whatever got lost gets restored to all of you guys. So here's the thing, the PSEi, as you all know, markets are closed today because of what happened in TAL, but we can still analyze it based on the closing prices off of Friday. So all of this are based on the closing prices from Friday. I'm gonna talk about a couple of stocks that you guys requested as well. If you guys have any other suggestions, just put a comment below and we'll try to analyze them, we'll try to talk about them, and we'll try to add them also as well in our stocks by request. For those who don't know what stocks by request is, it's basically you excuse me, sorry about that. It's basically you sending in the stocks that you guys requested, and the top stocks that get requested gets analyzed as well. So first things first, the index, the PSEi, if you try to analyze it, you have three strong moving averages here, which will most likely be our source of resistance, and will most likely cause the market to move lower if it fails to break out of those levels. And I've mentioned this over the past videos that there's still a resistance around the 7.9 level, which is where we are right now, which is where we peg the resistance to be, and failure to break out from that will cause the markets to just move sideways. So the current progression of the market right now is just like this. It's you can peg it, if you just want to have a round number, it's around 7.9 to 7.7, but strictly speaking, you can put 7.648 or 7.650 into the mix, and with the longer support line, somewhere around the 7.3 or 7.4 level. But as of this point in time, the PSEi is still pretty much on a sideways progression. If you notice this entire cross section up until 2018 is still pretty much sideways. But please remember, you have to pretty much watch for this sideways progression, because if at any moment this does not hold, you see this high, you see this high, you can connect them together, it could form some sort of a progression downward. But that's still after 7.4 does not hold. If 7.4 holds, everything else will still flow into suit. Now let's go with SM, one of the largest cap stocks in the market. I'll try to clean this up first so it's easier for us to analyze. Okay, let's make it as simple as it can be. You have a resistance here, then you have your support line basically here. So one thing that you can look at is basically you have a resistance at around the 1.1 level. That being said, if it tries to hit this, if SM tries to hit the 1.1 level and fails to break out from that, you may expect it to start to retrace again. Support is pegged at 1,035, so selling from the 1,090, 1,100 level will just bring the stock to the 1,033 level. For those who'd like to pick it up and buy at 133 and sell at the 190 level, if you try to measure it also, this is a 5.6% return, depending on you if this is something that's already practical for you guys. But if it fails to hold 133, I'll just zoom out further. and you notice it's trying to build something also here. If I'm gonna try to put some sort of a resistance, you could put it somewhere here close still to the 200-day moving average, or it's around 995 pesos per share for the short term. So basically, failure to hold this level, you can expect a retracement for the stock to go here, but if it bounces, then this will be the probable range for it as well. So nothing will happen. You can expect SM to move up unless it breaks out from the 1090 level as well. So that's where we are for SM. Then let's look at SM Prime Holdings. Please remember also, I read the disclosure that what do you call this? Any reclamation in the Manila Bay area may not actually happen during the Duterte's term. Duterte is not in favor of it. But if you try to look at this in September 2019, the stock is pretty much in an uptrend. If you notice the uptrend, and I'll try to zoom out so you get to have a clearer picture. One of the things that makes this so interesting is SM Prime is trying to push into its all-time high. It's trying to push and try to granulate into something much bigger. If I'll try to put a resistance here, and if it successfully stays above the 42 level, we are seeing a successful breakout from an ascending triangle as well. For those who are asking what an ascending triangle is, you can watch the video that I posted, just 2 videos prior to this, talking about triangles in the market. Comment below if you're learning. Comment the stocks that you want me to analyze as well for you guys after this video, so I can make more of this. And if this is something that's helping you, I hope also that as we do this, so I hope this is not something that you take as picks, but this is something that you use as some sort of a reference point, that I hope that you analyze the stocks also while I'm trying to have this on board for me. So this is our analysis for SM Prime. It's slowing steadily in a 4-month medium-term uptrend as well. Now let's look at Ayala Land, another one of those large cap stocks. You have Ayala Land doing the opposite as what SM Prime is doing. Ayala Land, if you notice it for position traders, you will notice that Ayala Land pretty much is in a medium-term downtrend. This is from July to present, so this is around 5 to 6 months already. The stock's trying to push down. You see the highs just keep on getting lower. It's just getting protected around the 42 peso level. You see this support here. So one thing's for sure for Ayala, it needs to for this to be protected, it must hold its ground here. But it's trying to do something opposite naman from what SM Prime was doing. SM Prime was doing an ascending triangle. Ayala Land's doing the opposite. It's trying to form a descending triangle. So possible narrative is, if it really needs to break out from this. If it doesn't, watch out for this 42.25 level. If this does not hold, we may see more downward movement for Ayala Land, and I'll peg those support levels here. 38.9, then another one here. So those are the longer support levels for Ayala Land and where it could possibly go as well. Next, let's look at Gtcap. Are you guys learning? Appreciate a thumbs up, a like if this is something that's helping you guys as well. For GT Capital, look at this. You can connect the highs as well to further denote that this is a, if you're seeing lower highs that being projected, and if I'll analyze GT Cap further, this is a support, this is a previous resistance turn to support, then you had 4 days of consecutive selling for the stock. The next probable support level for this is, you can peg it at 787, then the next one will be at 740 pesos per share. So 787 support, then the next support will be at 740. It's in the back of consecutive selling. It's below already the 200-day moving average, plus you have heavy volume accompanying that selling as well. Next, let's look at Sevn, one of my favorite consumption stocks from a investment standpoint. This is something that's not so liquid though, in terms of something for those who'd like to trade based on liquidity and based on volume. This is not something that you can really get massive amounts of liquidity in. However, the range for Sevn is basically 133 to 134 to around 161. This poses a range of around 20% for you. So if it stays from above the 134 level, it becomes a buy signal. Set your target prices here to the 161 level. If this does not hold possible retracement levels, it could bring the stock to 126 to as low as 112 for the short term. So that's 7-Eleven. That's Sevn Corporation. MPI, one of the most talked about stocks because of what's happening in Maynilad. Please remember, this is the range where it was moving sideways. since the start of 2018. However, the breakdown from early last year brought about by the news on Maynila is what caused it to push down. I've created videos about this, that at this level it was an oversold position. And if you notice this, for those who love using candlesticks, this is a very bullish. This is a very bullish candlestick pattern as well. Right after that, you saw it start to rally and move up. The thing though to watch for MPI right now is it's at the resistance level. We have a resistance at around 4.1. It's already though. If I try to analyze it even further, you will see that it may try to push here, but it has some sort of a support and resistance level here. But it will try to push and go to the 4.1 level. Failure to break out from that, you may expect it to retrace to a much lower level at this point in time. You may see it stabilize here because I'm seeing that at this point in time it formed its own resistance. Now it has a support level there as well. So one thing to watch out for, if it fails to hold the 3.6 level, then you may see it retrace lower. But if it bounces from this could be a tradable range also for you. So one thing that I'd like to point out is if it fails to break out for the 4.1 level, this is a take profit level. This is a buy level. Cut below this level, take profits somewhere here. I hope this is helping you. Comment I'm learning if it's something that's helping you and you are learning massively from this. If you're liking Manila Water, press like right now. One thing that I do know for Manila Water, there's a resistance here. And if I'll try to peg this, you have the support level here. So current range for Manila Water is the resistance is at 11, support is at 5.8. If it breaks out from this, since there's nothing blocking it here, there might be a larger upside for it should it break out from 11. So this one gives you a 64% upside. So you can wait, you can try to see what could possibly happen. But the current narrative is if it fails to break out from this, if you notice it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days already, 2 weeks of not breaking out from this level. You're seeing a resistance start to form here. Then should selling further progress, current narrative is it will bring it here, and then this will become its tradable range. But watch out, no, 5.81. What's a possible narrative if it fails to hold that level? But if 5.81 proves to be a support level, and a lot of people are buying, then it could form a support. Then it could just move sideways from this point to another until you see a larger catalyst that will bring the stock much higher. But pretty much a failure to break out from this level should be a take profit area for those who bought here. Breakout from this, target price will be 17.85 pesos per share. Next, one of the talked about stocks as well, DMCI had pretty much a perfect storm, no? Semirara got hit, Semirara got closed, Semirara got removed from the MSCI. Then you had the Maynila issue, but it's also starting to rebound now. You have a resistance here, which it's trying to successfully break out from. If you're trying to, for those who love looking at chart patterns, you can somehow think, this looks like an inverted head and shoulders. Meaning, if this is your 5, this is your support, this is your resistance, a probable breakout from this pattern will probably bring it to around 9 pesos per share. For those who bought from 5, at this point in time, we're already up or relatively 38%. So if it proceeds further to the 9 peso mark, no, which is around here, you would probably break out from here, buy at 7, target price will around 9 is 30+%. For those who bought at 5, since it's already breaking out, no, it's still above that level, you should be up 70-80% should it continue to go up. And if I'll try to project this, you could see that the downtrend here was already broken. You could see that it broke this line, it broke this. Very critical to watch is the 7 peso level. DMC must go stay above the 7 level for all of this. Everything that we're talking about should be complete. You want more? Please comment below if you want me to give you more stocks about this, and then we'll try to continue further. By the way, just a quick plug, like we always do, we give people the opportunity to learn from our live sessions. For those who want to know more about technical analysis, my live courses for technical analysis will be February in Taiwan, then March Manila, April London, May, Singapore and Qatar, June, Auckland, New Zealand, July, Sydney, Australia, November, Tokyo, and Dubai as well. So everything is in the description for those who want to learn more about it. The links to join us for our events are all in the description box. And I do hope to see you there. And I do hope that that more and more people get into the habit of not just trying to earn, but trying to learn the rudiments of learning as well. But for those that are learning off of YouTube, that's amazing as well. Keep on learning, keep on spending the time to build yourself up. Now, let's look at Nikl Asia. Nikl Asia, one of the largest nickel suppliers, producers in the world. If you notice it, this is how the progression is. If you notice my style also, and for those who've attended their Stock Smart sessions, you notice what I normally do is I try to really just get a sense of where the trend is, because when I get the sense of where the trend is, it allows me to analyze what am I supposed to do and what my battle plan is from this point in time. So what I could get from all of this is basically this: if Nikl Asia goes back again to the 2.9 level, that becomes a buy signal for me. Target price is 3.56. At this point in time, I'll exercise patience up until it goes back to the support, and then if it goes back to the support, I'll start buying. Target price at 3.6. If Nikl Asia breaks out from 3.6, possible target price for you, it could possibly swing and go to the 4.25 level for the foreseeable midterm as well. So I'll keep you updated on this, especially for those who have Nikl Asia. Comment Nikl if you guys own Nikl Asia. Comment Nikl if you guys have any plans to hold on to the stock or start buying it. Now let's look at Suntrust. Suntrust, ooh, look at this. This is so interesting. This is for those who are big fans of chart patterns. This looks like a rounding bottom. This would be pegged also as your support, resistance. For those who attended Stock Smarts, this is on our day 4 session, how we analyze these rounding bottom patterns. Please remember this to this. If it successfully stays above the 1.61 level, I think the target price that you could actually peg for this is around the 2.2 level, should it actually progress further. But if you want to place a short-term peg here, short-term target price could be placed at 1.85, 1.885 level. If I'll put volume here, volume though is not so strong, not so convincing. As you all know, we want volume to have, for it to be significant, for us to have significant strides and reliability on how things are going. Volume must be present, volume must be reliable as well. But all things being said, if it stays above 1.61, target is 1.885, fails to stay above 161, we could just see it retrace lower. But rest assured, I'll keep you updated on what's happening to the stock as well. Comment I'm learning if you guys are learning. Super appreciate a thumbs up into all of this. Now, let's see what's happening to Globe. If you're looking at Globe Telecom, similar to, I think I posted this for SM Prime. If you notice, this is how SM Prime looks as well. It's in a medium-term uptrend. It's close to October. The goal for all of this is to ride this uptrend up until it ends. Now, you had a large sell down last Friday. Let's see if it stays above this uptrend. One thing to watch out for also is this is not just only this is not just a trend line. If it fails to hold this level, one thing I'd like to point out is this. This is a resistance turn support. If it fails to hold on to this, possible retracement will bring it to the 1,900 level, and it brings an end to this uptrend. For those who were able to ride this uptrend, congratulations. This is roughly around 16%. Congratulations to those who know how to read trends, knows how to read ranges as well.
Hi guys, so did you enjoy the stocks? Comment. I enjoyed. Comment Stock Smarts if you're learning a lot from this. I hope that this is something that added a lot of, I don't know, wisdom. This is something also that added a lot of insight to help you gain the confidence on how you can trade the markets with ease and confidence. For those who want to join us, I have Stock Smart sessions this February in Taiwan. I also have Stock Smarts this March in Manila. And then for people in Singapore, we have Stock Smart Singapore this May. All of the details are in the description. Click them. So for those who want to know more or register to the event as well. Or for those who want to learn via books, via reading, links are down below. For our Shopee account, we can send it to wherever you are in the Philippines. If you want to consume via reading, the links are for you. So this is Marvin Germo. I hope that technical analysis, I hope that trading helps you pushes you, that you can actually win it, that you can actually trade the markets with confidence, that investing and trading is not as hard as what most people think it is. So this is Marvin Germo. I'm still here in Korea. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.